A blessed and a pleasant good morning to everyone. I'm Lyrical Evangelist and welcome back to my channel. Now, as the hymn says, safely through another week, God has brought us on our way. A blessed and a happy Sabbath to each and every single one of you out there, no matter where you may be, no matter what time zone you are in, no matter what you are doing in this present moment. A blessed and a happy Saturday and Sabbath by extension to each and every single one of you. Right now, today we want to go into morning devotions again. Early morning devotions again is after 5, and yeah, no, I'm looking sleepy, but that is no problem. That is no sin. And before we want to go into it, we wanna keep Sister Bernice in prayer. Sister Bernice Batson, she did something with me on this channel called Gangbanging Christians, right? And we want to pray that the God who heals, right? We want to pray that the God who heals, Jehovah Rapha, touches her and heals her. We want to pray that the God who healed Hezekiah, who reverse that thing on Hezekiah, reverse that on her. We want to pray that the God who heals each and every single person, he never passed one person straight. We want to pray that he touches and fills her with mercy and he fills her with grace, right? We want to pray and we want to fast today and we want to ask God to, just surround her with a hedge of his protection. Yo, bro! Yeah, getting cold. Yeah. I in the back by my room there. Yeah, we're going to pray that God touches her with a hedge of protection, a hedge of his protection, and cover her in the mighty name of Jesus Christ, right? So we're doing early morning devotions yet again. Doing some early morning devotions yet again. Hey, sorry about that. I want to shout out Mr. Kern Matthews. Every single time I pray, every single time I do devotional study, every single time, this man calling, I want to shout out Kern Matthews because he just watch as well. We had to pray for him with that too. Every time I pray in this man. Yeah, that is my good friend, man, right? So today, yes, I was saying, Sister Bernice, you want to keep her in prayer. You want to cover her. You want to ask God to, touch her, surround her with a hedge of his protection. She's a great friend, a great human being. She always, a stern one, but she's a very good friend. And Proverbs says a lot about her. Be sure to tell her, call her WOG, woman of God. She's a woman of God, right? So we're going to keep her in prayer today, and we're going to, deal with that. Okay, so the devotion for this morning, by the way, is a rainy day today. Rainy day today, man. I don't know how much activity gonna be outside, but I hope that you'll make it to your destination safely because it is terrible and we're under alert today as well. So it's gonna be tough. Alright. The devotion for today is proceed with caution. Proceed with caution. Okay, it's taken from the book Just a Minute with Jesus by Pastor Riley. You understand? As I'll say this was a gift from a woman of God, a woman of God who gifted this to my family, Sister Lenore Hyacinth, and it has truly, that's been a gift. Okay, on approaching an intersection, a licensed driver is obliged to proceed once the traffic light immediately ahead of him is green. I read and I just start remembering some things there already. Because some fellas do, when it's on yellow, they're blasting through. Sometimes when it's on red, they're blasting through. If the light is red, he is expected to come to a complete stop. But what is a driver expected to do when the light is blinking continuously? The safest option is to proceed with caution, as blinking traffic lights are ambiguous signals. To proceed otherwise when confronted by mixed signals can be hazardous. The enemy of God is never threatened when the Bible is treated like a flashing traffic light of mixed signals. Those who misconstrue, misinterpret, or disregard biblical precepts are no different from those who neglect them altogether. Let me read that again. Those who misconstrue, misinterpret, or disregard biblical precepts are no different from those who neglect them altogether. They are like delinquent drivers who have a penchant for ignoring traffic regulations. They navigate across critical junctions, slighting the relevance and importance of having God in their lives. Sorry. Proceeding through life following the dictates of their own whims and caprices. Admittedly, making some decisions is not always as straightforward as obeying a green or a red traffic light. Still, the light of Christianity ought not to flash with ambiguity, especially in an age where morality and spirituality are considered relative or optional. Our enemy is as decisive. Our enemy is as decisive as a roaring lion whose aim is to devour the vulnerable at the crossroad of deception. Let us therefore proceed soberly and vigilantly, acknowledging Jesus so that he may direct our path. I love the analogy there. The enemy of God is never threatened when the Bible is treated like a flashing traffic light or mixed signals. You only approach him with caution. You only approach him when you're in danger. You only approach him when you fall on. You only approach him when you're distressed. You only approach him when you lose your job. You only approach him when things ain't going right. You approach it cautiously. You only approach it like a genie. You know, like he's a butler. You know, like you say you want to pick out this part of it, but you want to leave out this part of it. You want to pick out this part. You know, so that was a great read. Thank you all for, being with me there and for listening. As I said, I'm going to keep you all too long because early morning devotions after 5. You probably hear any rain in the background. And I just thank God for you all being here, right? Again, we want to keep Sister Bernice in prayer. We want to continue to pray and fast for today, and we want to just lift her up. We want to intercede on her behalf. Bible say, confess your faults one to another and pray for one another that you may be healed. The effectual fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. Right? It avails much. So we're gonna talk to God concerning that. And we shall know a blessed and a wonderful Saturday, a blessed and a wonderful Sabbath, a blessed and a wonderful Sabbath. Until next time, right?